And this time we are at the PHZ offices, visiting their jam site, the last for us today. I'm your main host, Eirik. I still have Björn with me, and with us, well, you guys can introduce yourself first off, and then we go from there.
Yeah, I'm Karo. I work here at PHZ, and I've been a jam participant as well as organizer in various game jams throughout the years, and this time I decided to host my own jam here at the PHZ offices.
Okay.
Yeah, and my name is Antti Hätinen, and I'm the owner of the PHZ Full Stack and Game Studios group, and we are also developing Apprian, which is automated pricing engine. So we have about 80 employees at the moment working for us, and so last year we did something like 6.8 million euros in revenue, and the offices are here in Helsinki Forum Shopping Center.
All right, that's pretty good. We're going to return a little bit later to the whole what Apprian and PHZ is, but I want to start off with you here. You said you have organized jams before.
Right.
Have you organized Finnish Game Jams before, or global game jams?
I've been helping with them, but mostly I've been organizing Junction 2 years in a row, and I was on the Otaniemi side, but this year there was no Otaniemi side.
Okay.
So instead we came here.
What's the difference between Junction and global game jam? Jamming, is there a big difference, or are they very similar?
Well, in Junction there's like thousands of participants in multiple different tracks, and there are like huge prizes and all this. So I'd say it's pretty different from Junction and global game jam experience.
Okay.
So how was the transition from like being a jammer to becoming an organizer? Like you probably don't have time to jam so much yourself.
Yeah, so well, basically I like both roles, but they're different, obviously. I wouldn't say it was that hard of a transition, but well, there are a lot of different responsibilities, and most of the work is done before the jam starts when you're an organizer. So there's that. When you're jamming as a game jammer, then there's this time limit where you have to crunch as much code as possible. And when you're organizing, then there's a lot of work to do, but a lot of more time also.
So it's a lot easier to handle the load when you're organizing.
Yeah.
All right. Have you had a jam site here at this location before, or is this the first time you?
This is the first time we're doing this at the PHZ offices.
Okay. Well, that's pretty cool. What got you the idea to create the jam site here in the first place?
Well, we have a game studio here, and also a good friend of mine who I've been going to jams gave the idea after Junction that we should do a global game jam here, and then we got to work.
Okay, that's pretty cool. Since you have both the Junction and now the global game jam thingy, and I guess some previous smaller jam experience as well, do you have any funny moments from these, or any observations you made over the years on being the organizer and seeing people do random stuff after, especially at this point of the jam where it's over less than 24 hours left, people might start getting a little tired?
Yeah.
Do you have any funny incidents or observations that you made over the years?
Well, I wouldn't say like nothing dramatic has ever happened. The biggest thing I've learned is how much you can learn in 48 hours. Being a jammer, I've learned like more than months of studying sometimes. When you have the motivation and flow and everything set up, you'll learn a lot just by doing. And being an organizer, you also learn a lot of project management and event organizing and all this. So I'd say it's the main benefit of being an organizer or a jammer in these events.
Yes, learning is also important for us as a coders. So I was also helping out our jammers how to use Git, for example. So it's also a chance to share your knowledge and and also to learn yourself.
Hmm. Speaking of that, do you have a lot of experience jamming or organizing?
Well, not actually, but if you don't count as assembly, but yeah, but I'm actually astonished how highly motivated and skilled people are. Yes, actually, like 5 years ago, there was like a hackathon that was organized by one advertising agency that I was working with, and yeah, the whole company of about 150 guys went to one hall and started to do stuff like if you put advertisement people to do stuff, well, you get artwork, games, different kinds of gadgets, and so it was a very cool event.
So,
Yeah, you go first.
I was gonna ask, what inspired you to host this year for Global Game Jam, the site? Like, what was the inspiration?
Yeah, well, we have to take use of our offices here in Forum, so it's a very big premises, and there's enough space for at least 50 people, and we have the sauna. Unfortunately, our hot tub is still being installed on the balcony, not yet there, but maybe in few weeks. So yeah, it's a good place, and well, it would be a waste to have it running empty all the time.
True. You have place for 50 people, but how many do you actually have here at this point?
About, I'd say 22 or 25 jammers.
Okay. In how many teams are there roughly?
I'd say 5 or 4.
Okay, so it's still a decently sized, even though it's on a smaller scale.
Yeah.
Okay. Since we got into the whole, we're hosting the game jam here at your company, would you like to tell us a little about what PHZ actually is, like more in depth? You gave us a brief rundown, but what do you actually do, and all this stuff?
Yeah, well, most of our work is related to subcontracting. So we do regular, or PHZ full stack, that's regular subcontracting for normal IT companies like Sanoma, Prano, Hoplop is run by actually our people, mostly all the tech. But then we have some government projects, but also we have been doing subcontracting for game companies. Like then we have the game studio. Luckily, a couple of our game studio developers are over here, or graphicans, also jamming. And our core idea is to develop esports games, and because we are also running an esports team in Kajaani, and then also here in Helsinki, Team PHZ FI, and then that's to promote our idea of teamwork, because coding is and also jamming is about working together.
Yeah.
So it's important to work with your customers, and also graphicans with developers and sound designers. So and our core idea is to do our daily work a little bit like the jammers are doing it all over the world. So that's in close proximity, doing high intensity teamwork, pair programming and stuff like that.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it sounds like it's like the game jam kind of concept is infused into the company as a whole.
Yes, it's very similar to how our daily work runs, and we like to promote that idea.
I really like the sound of that. Like, instead of people having to switch mentally, it's like, all right, instead of just doing work, we are doing this for fun, but it's still the same spirit all the time. People don't have to rethink the way they approach things at all.
Yeah.
And usually what I've noticed during game jams itself is that the mental approach people have at the game jam is usually a lot more productive than it would be in a, let's say, corporate environment or what have you, or some game company.
Yeah, core values are learning new skills, which is exactly what you can do over here. Teamwork, which is the core idea of jamming, and then also quick feedback, what you can get also by working 48 hours in like a close proximity.
Yeah, you learn the iteration of it.
Yes.
Yeah. But yeah, we've been talking about the company already, and we're talking about the jam site. but we haven't seen it. Would you like to show us around a little bit?
Yes, sure.
Let's do
So,
Okay. He wants to have a random cameraman appears.
Okay, thank you.
And our producer is already giving us a bad eye. But yeah, which direction are we heading?
yeah, let's go to see the chambers
Yeah,
first.
sounds good. We're passing the kitchen at the same time.
Yeah. So,
Let's see. A little more desk than last time you visited this place.
yeah. This is where we do our daily work also. So normally our like a coding team 1 is working over here in our startup projects, and then we have another coding team over here, and then the third one over there, actually a Korean development team.
Does the whole all teams work in this one space?
Yeah, currently. When we have more stuff, well, we have a couple of other rooms also there, but we like to put everybody together so that the communication happens at maximum speed.
So
pace and
there's
intensity.
like no waiting between when you have a thought that you need to get out. There's no waiting.
And you can have learning between teams then too.
Yeah, yeah. And as fast as possible communication between people. So that's the core idea
Nice.
of how our company works.
Cool. Let's see what else there is to be found.
Do you want to introduce the chambers?
Yeah. I believe.
So over here there's also our own game developers, but you can maybe tell about your game.
Hello. But yeah, I'm just gonna give a quick rundown that I usually do at this point. So yeah, as you can see, we're the guys running this one. My name is Erik. Hey, nice to meet you. This is Björn, my co-host. And first off, would you like to tell a little bit who you are, what you do?
I'm Lauri. I'm making a game here, trying to make a game here, and yeah, we're making a game called Netflix and No Chill. It's a game about trying to chill on a free night at your home, trying to watch as much TV as you can, trying to not get distracted by all kinds of other
Random people come
Yeah.
to interview you.
yeah, they are like this. I'm trying to code here, but then these people just come and ask questions.
How much have you jammed before?
I've actually never participated in a game jam, but I've organized a few in Otaniemi.
Has it been just a casual game jams, or has it been like Junction, or what sort of game jams?
Well, global game jam actually. So I ran a site in Otaniemi.
How did it come that you never took part in a game jam but then jumped straight into organizing?
I don't know. It kind of just happened. I organized some other hackathons, so.
So it was just a natural progression. That
Yeah.
Something happens. Might as well do it.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Okay. Since you have this whole organizing perspective to this, is there something you noticed that might help newcomers at this point of the event? Like, there's only 18 hours left of the whole event, something like that.
Yeah.
So, is there something you've noticed that could help the first timers who have never been to a game jam before, jammed before? Do you have any advice or thoughts to them that what should they focus on at this point, what should they do at this point?
Try to make like a minimum viable product. Just make a game, even if it's shit. Don't try to make like an amazing MMORPG. Just, have fun and try to finish a game.
So basically, just keep it simple.
Yeah, keep it simple.
How's your game going? Have you already had to do big cuts or is it?
It's yeah, I don't know if we're following my advice here. But,
We'll find out tomorrow.
yeah, I guess.
So it's a long day or long night ahead of you.
Hopefully not too long, but we'll try to manage.
Do you have a sleep strategy of some kind? Like
just try to sleep as much as possible. So,
Much as possible.
yeah, that's the key to happiness.
Well, since you said you were busy with your code and stuff, we ain't gonna hold you much longer. Thank you very much for the
Thank you.
interview and giving us the time of the day.
Thank you.
I'm gonna go kick Vesa. Did you have anybody else? That desk over there? Yeah. Let's go and talk with them. Hello. Are you guys interested in being interviewed for the stream that runs over there?
Yeah, sure.
Sweet.
I think everyone is working here, but I can talk with you.
Okay, then let's head a little bit back so we don't bother them too much.
Okay. Hello.
So yeah, basically, well, as mentioned, we are the guys running the stream back there. I'm the host, Erik. This is my co-host for tonight, Jörn. Would you like to...
Joe. Joe.
Nice to meet you. Would you like to introduce yourself properly to the stream and tell a little bit of what you do?
Okay, so hi, I'm Joel. Actually, I'm making only models for our game, which is about the gnomes living in a cave, which is pretty cool. And we got, I think, 6 guys working on this project. 1 sound guy, I'm doing the models, and then we got a few people scripting and doing all kinds of random stuff for the game.
All right. Gnomes in caves. Can you open a little bit more about what,
So,
what
yeah.
that's all about?
Yeah, so the theme for this year was, if I'm right, it's home.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. So we have this game where a gnome is living in a dark cavern, which is only dark, and it has a bunch of enemies which are scary.
Yeah.
And then the gnome mines these crystals, and after that he gets a few few furniture and stuff like that, and then he can use that to decorate it so that it seems more homey for him.
So basically, you create your own home for the gnome.
Yeah, yeah. And then it lights up, and all the other gnomes can come and visit you and stuff like that.
So it's like mining Sims with gnomes.
Yeah, yeah, kinda.
That sounds cool.
Yeah,
I like that.
Yeah.
making the cave your own home. That's the point.
Maybe we need to try it afterwards.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, if we get it finished.
Yeah. Speaking of that, has this been your first game jam or?
No, actually, we were here last year too.
Ah, okay.
But back then we were in Otaniemi. So,
Okay.
yeah, this is not the first jam for any of.
Okay,
team.
so you have a little bit of season, or you're seasoned veterans, so to speak. Well, not veterans maybe, but you have some experience of doing this.
Yeah, I mean, last year was fun, but I think we are definitely better this year.
Yeah.
As
Is
we
there
have.
something you changed from last year?
Well, maybe in the technical side we now have it more figured out and actually know how to use the tools we are using better, and maybe a bit more planning in general, but not many that big things.
Were you jamming last year with the same guys as well, or?
Yeah. We have the same team, so
Oh.
we all have the same experience.
Okay, so you were able to build on what you learned last year.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Since there's a lot of, well, you are not the first timer, but a lot of the places we visited have first timers, and there's a lot of first timers watching this. Do you have any wisdom to share to them at this stage of the development? There's less than 24 hours left, and people need to sleep and upload all that stuff.
Well, maybe keep it simple. That's a good rule. Usually, or at least last year, we definitely tried it too much. Like had too many features and stuff like that, and then we had to cut it down. And in the end, it worked. But yeah, it would have been much less stressful if we would have just kept it simple and had a clear plan. But I think you never can in a project like that have a clear plan. So
Yeah, you basically have to start doing instantly and then figure it out away.
yeah, and then something fails, and then you have to fix it. And
Yeah.
But it's a great experience. I would suggest it for everyone to try.
Actually, that's a question I really want to ask, since you said you have been on one game jam before.
Yeah.
Yeah. If somebody who might be watching this and thinking, should they or should they not? What would you say, like, why should they come to and jam?
Why?
Yeah.
Well, if you have a good team, then yeah, sure, take a bunch of your friends and just come. I actually had no idea before last year how this gaming or like making games actually works. So just come and try your best. I think that's what you should do.
Okay. But you do recommend people to come and try it.
Yeah. Even if you don't know anything, like you can learn. It's you just watch many YouTube tutorials and try your best.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I like that advice. We had one guy last place who was like, I had no idea what we were gonna do, but I decided, YOLO, let's do it.
Yeah, and if all this digital stuff fails, then you can just make a board game in the last hour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why not? But hey, we are gonna move on also a little bit, take one final look around this place and let you guys actually continue jamming. So thank you very much.
Yes, thank you.
It was a pleasure chatting with you.
Thank you.
I want to come check out that game a little bit later, if you have time.
You're welcome.
But yeah,
Yeah, good luck.
should we take a... Is there any other place we haven't seen that we should go take a look at?
There's a sauna department. So at
We
least
have
fun.
Gandalf here, of course.
Yeah. And the balcony is a little bit
Yeah, I don't think...
dark during this.
It's probably a little bit too chilly, so should we head back to the kitchen and wrap up? And if you have any final words, if you want to join us.
Yeah, sure.
All right, so which direction? Let's head back here.
Yeah.
I love that.
Do they have many over here?
Yeah. We're... You want the PHZ thing? And we have the random PR person just disappearing when the camera. Yeah. Well,
So,
yeah.
Antti.
Portable camera always makes it fun. But yeah, something I asked Joel when we chatted with him. Do you have any thoughts or words for people who might consider jamming but haven't taken the leap yet?
yeah.
Like, do you have anything to offer to them why they should come and do this jamming?
Yeah, so in addition of learning new things, getting to know new people, well, you might get a job also. Then also it's a great way to self-express yourself of designing new games. So if you, for example, if you are a good coder but you can't make any graphics, then you should team up and together in a team you can create something bigger than what you can do just by yourself. So I think that's a good idea. How about you, Karo?
Well, mostly because it's fun. Like it's the most fun activity you can do while developing games, either with people you just got to know or with your old pals. So I'd say that's the main reason to jam, to have fun and learn new things and get to know new people.
And even if you're not a programmer or not an artist, you can always try it out. It's a good, safe place to try new things that maybe are out of your comfort zone in the workplace.
Yeah, we're probably gonna start wrapping this up a little bit. Any final thoughts you want to share or anything of the sort?
Yeah, thanks a lot of visiting also our site. We are thankful for that, and I would like to give you our PHZ full stack beanies. It's a reflector edition, so that it shines when light is cast upon it. So it's great for during this time of the year.
Does this mean we're full stack developers now?
Yeah,
With this?
yeah.
We're graduated.
We have graduated.
Yeah.
Let's put it on for celebration.
Yeah.
It actually fits. It fits.
Oh, this is really warm. This is
It
great
is.
for Finland.
At least this time of the year.
Yeah.
Yeah, so thanks a lot for visiting our